What's up, guys? It's Keith Kalfas. In this video, I want to talk about how I book my Saturday landscaping quotes on Google Calendar. And here's something that I've learned, and I can fit up to 12 quotes. I think I've done 13 max in one day, and then they start spilling over to the next day. But how do I do it? And then I want to know in the comments how you do it so we all can learn. So during the week, when leads are coming in either my secretary or the a calling center is picking up the phone, which is Jill's office. Sometimes I pick up the phone. I am actually funneling all of those quotes into Saturday. I tell the customer, hey, I can come out Saturday and give you a quote. And the cool thing on Google Calendar, whether you use an app like Market or House Call Pro is awesome. You can check them out. I'll put a link in the description below for House Call Pro. You can get your first month for 19 bucks, which these outbound sync to Google Calendar. Here's a really cool thing that I learned from Jill's office, and I never had thought of this. So I can't show you too much, but all right, here we go. Here's my Google Calendar. Everything is booked and color coordinated. So everything that is landscaping is green. Everything that's money is dark green. Everything that's window cleaning is blue. My personal family events are pink. It's called flamingo. And then, so for the landscaping quotes that I have to go visit in person, I create 1 hour blocks that go all the way down from, it could be whatever, from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. And then every single hour there's a predestined block organized by city. So I like to keep my a 5 to 7 mile radius for doing landscaping jobs. So in the morning I go to Shelby Township. It's the city I go to. So I funnel all the customers in the morning in this certain block in one city, and then in the early afternoon I go until 3 p.m. and then on the way home I funnel the customers to Sterling Heights, Clinton Township, which is my route back home. So that's where I'm at actually right now. It's 4 p.m. in Michigan, and now I'm doing all my Clinton Township quotes, and I funnel the customers in. So every single hour on the hour, there's a quote after quote after quote after quote after quote. That way you can squeeze in like 10, 12 quotes in one day. Now, another thing that I do is I book the customer, this is very important, on a time window. I used to tell the customers I'd be there at 4 p.m. and I found myself repeatedly calling and apologizing to the customers and telling them, hey, I'm having a 15-minute delay. I'll be there at 4:15. Ouch, I'll be there at 4:30. And then you have to call all these other customers. It's very stressful. You're trying to do this while you're driving, you're texting while you're driving, and it's not fun. So now I give them a window. I used to do a 1 hour window. Oh, I'll be there between 11 and 12, between 12 and 1. Now I do a 2 hour window. I tell the customer I'll be there between 11 and 1. I'll be there between 12 and 2. I'll be there between 2 and 4. So now I have all these staggered quotes on the calendar with the customer's, first name, last name. I have Jill's office take this down too. Address, phone number, email address, and notes about the job or anything that they wanted done, right? So what happens is I tell the customer, okay, I'll be there Saturday between 12 and 2 p.m. I'll give you a 30-minute heads-up call when I'm on my way. So I pick up the phone. Hi, Mrs. Smith. This is Keith with Kalfas Landscaping. We have an appointment today between 12 and 2. It's about 1 o'clock right now, and I can be there in about a half an hour, about 1:30. Does that work for you? Or some customers like to text, right? Okay, that works great. So if you put them on a time window, then you give yourself leeway, so you're not rushing around in anxiety. Because if you tell somebody you're going to be there at 2, you better be there at 2. If you tell a customer you're going to be there between noon and 3 or something like that, then you have a window, right? Oh, this helps me so much because I had a delay in my schedule today, and I had to push 3 of my quotes back. I just finished this one right here. It's like $500 to trim all that stuff up, and we're sending him a quote right now. And then I'm about to go to another one. Some quotes take 15 minutes. Some quotes take an hour. So this is where you can get caught up. If you have back-to-back quotes that take over an hour, where it's a lot of details, you're sitting there like, oh, you got to get on your phone and start calling these customers up and telling them you're having delays, right? And I think that limiting time per stop is a consideration too. I let clients know a free estimate gets them 15 minutes of my time. After that, it's $75 every half hour. Green Extraction Technologies, Daniel Miraval, certified arborist, is in the house. I didn't even know that it was you until I started reading it. Daniel Miraval just commented in. He said, limited time per stop is a consideration too. I let clients know a free estimate gets them 15 minutes of my time. After that, it's $75 per every half hour. Beautiful. What's up, Peter? So, another thing I learned about landscaping and tree service and all this is you're not going to the customer's house to give them an estimate. You're going there to collect a deposit check, a signature and a deposit, because your time is extremely valuable. Now, hey, what's up, Bill Hall? Now, if the customer isn't home, then you can leave them an estimate, or you can send them a digital estimate, and you can close it over the phone and try to book it, right? So have your available times ready and know you're open 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now. Okay, we're open August 16th, 17th, and 18th. You already know that. So another thing that saved me a lot of time when pre-qualifying customers over the phone is I say, before we go any further, I just want to be transparent and let you know that we are booked out until August 18th before we can do any actual work, right? I can come give you a quote on Saturday, but does that work for you? Because when I was desperate before, I used to tell little white lies. I would go to the customer's property and walk around with them for like a half an hour and give them this whole quote. And then they say, okay, when are you going to do it? And then I'd pull out my calendar and I'd be like, I'll be here in 6 weeks. And then they go, 6 weeks? God! But I knew if I got them emotionally invested and got all their time wrapped up, they would go, I don't want to do this with 5 more landscapers. And it was manipulative, and I had to do what I had to do to lock down work because I was scared. Now I try to be a little more transparent because, your word is your worth and your worth is your word, and it's not fair to do that to people. You don't know, they might have a party next week, Jack. So it's another thing I learned is when you just get really, really, really transparent with customers, that works really good. So all of this goes on the calendar. Everything goes on the calendar, whether you sync, like I said, the House Call Pro or Market or any of these other like there's like Jobber and Service Autopilot and all these, they push to Google Calendar. I like Google Calendar. I always have. It syncs across multiple devices and you always know where you're at. Now, the next thing about the calendar, if it doesn't go on the calendar, it's never going to happen. It doesn't exist. So what I love to do is you get the little Bluetooth neck bands. These are the Bluetooth HBS 850S. You can get them on eBay or Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below. I'll put an affiliate link. So if you buy them, I'll get like 50 cents, man. So you can do this like this. And I also have 2 phones. But you can talk to your customer on the Bluetooth and look at your phone. You got to pull over when you do this and put the flashers on. And I'm not ashamed. I turn on my flashers and I'll pull over. If I have to actually take down information, just pull over on the side of the road, put your flashers on. It'll take you a minute and a half versus rear-ending somebody, which is really, really, really bad. And then you can say, okay, Tom Jones, what was your email address? Okay. All right, I'm opening up my calendar. All right, Tom, I got you down for Saturday between noon and 2. Put it right on the calendar immediately and make it a habit. Another cool app is Voxer. If you have a secretary and she runs your calendar for you, Voxer's great because you can store up messages and they don't have to talk to you in real time. So you can be like, hey Sally, can you, we have a new client, came in, Tom Jones. He was a walk-up. He saw us working across, and we got him on quote for this, 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 and this. You know, something like that. So Google Calendar is amazing. If you're by chance crazily trying to put it all down on paper, that's really, really hard to do. Now, as far as paper estimates, we don't do paper estimates anymore. I have them in the back if the customer wants them, but I get so sick of redundant information that everything is just digital now. So I use an app called Market, Clover, Bank of America, whatever you use. You can get signatures, get digital signatures from your customers directly on your mobile device. Okay, so that's how I use Google Calendar to make it all work. Namaste. I wish you the best of success. Hit the subscribe button. I'm actually vlogging right now. Canon 80D. Oh yeah, quick thing. My buddy Quentin Howell, he's the professional videographer. He's shooting a movie in downtown Detroit called Detroit Nights. I'm really excited about this, and he wants me to act in it. I get to play a police officer. So he's got a script for me, and he's dead serious, bro. I'm excited about this. So not Sunday, but next week Sunday I'll be in downtown Detroit, Michigan, and I'll do some live videos and I'll vlog it, and I'll let you know about the movie when it comes out and show him some love and support. The dude's incredible. What else? Oh yeah, GIE Expo 2019 is going to be office. What's up, Elena? Head strumming. GIE Expo is going to be awesome this year. It's going to be packed. GIE Expo reached out to me, and they said that they will give anybody who watches my videos a 50% off discount of their online registration. So you can get half off the GIE, your tickets, if you register online through my unique link, which I'll put in the link in the description below. It'll say 50% off GIE tickets, or you can go to keithkalfas.com/GIE. keithkalfas.com/GIE to get your tickets, and you're going to want to book those up like right away, because if you don't get that taken care of and get your hotel room, you will not find a hotel room. The place is crazy if it's your first time. Another thing is I just came out with what is this, like promotional period? An online course called the Marketing ROI. If you're at the point in your small business where you want to grow a little bit and you're frustrated, maybe you're a solo operator, or you just have one employee or something, and you want to take on more work, or maybe you want to hire somebody, you're afraid of this stuff. My new course called the Marketing ROI will teach you how to market your business like a Jedi. I got together 6 of the top leaders of our industry. We got Joshua Latimer, DJ Carroll, and others who have actually, just check it out, keithkalfas.com/ROI, and the course is incredible. There's so many nuggets in it. It would teach you how to, you have leads coming into your business on autopilot. I don't have a problem with my phone ringing. My phone is always ringing, and I don't ever worry about work because of the stuff I've learned about marketing. So all that is inside of the course. Cool. I'm going to this next quote, my friends, and I'll talk to you soon. You got this. This is all you. You're going to crush it. All your dreams are coming true.